Hey guys, what is up? Rubik's Life here. Today I'm going to show you how to average 20 to 30 seconds on the Rubik's Cube. Alright, so before we start this video, be sure to click the little bell icon by the channel name on desktop and on mobile to be notified when I first upload, because for the first 30 minutes of each upload, I'm going to be commenting back to as many comments as I can for the first 30 minutes, and be sure to comment #notification_squad to let me know that you guys have done that. So Francisco Santa Cruz asked, how can I get to sub 20 or 30 if I average 40 to 50 seconds and I use cross, F2L, 2-look OLL, and 2-look PLL? If you don't need the advanced method and you only know the beginner's method, you tend to average between 50 to 60 seconds with a bunch of practice. If you know cross, F2L, 2-look OLL, and 2-look PLL, which is also known as CFOP, you tend to average in the 20s or maybe sub 20s if you get really good at it. A good solve for me would be sub 20s, around 17 to 19 range, and an average solve for me is around 23 seconds, and I do use this exact method. The only thing I do differently is I know full PLL, I use the cross, I use F2L, I still use 2-look OLL because there's a bunch of cases I still don't know yet, but I know full PLL, which is knowing all of the PLL algorithms. I definitely recommend you do, because that will definitely help drop your times. So what I've done is I've broken down each section into a certain amount of time you should be able to solve it at. I've taken all of my times, slowed them down, and evaluated how long it takes me to do each step, and then kind of bumped that up a little bit to make you average 25 to 27 seconds, which is a pretty fair medium without practicing. So first step, the cross, you definitely want to make sure you have that down in 5 seconds or less. It definitely should not take you very long. That's what you use your 15 seconds of inspection before each solve. You definitely want to look for all 4 of these and get that down to 5 seconds or below. Now F2L is going to be the majority of your solve, because you're solving all the corners and all the edge pairs to solve the first 2 layers. And you want to get that around 15 seconds or less. If you do that, that'll make you have around a 20-second solve with the 15-second time for the F2L and the 5 seconds for your white cross. For OLL and PLL, you might want to average around maybe 5 to 7 seconds, which will make you have a 25 to 27 second range. So definitely make sure you can lower those times, so practice your recognition, do some slow solves. That will definitely help you bring down your times and help you average a way better time than 40 to 50 seconds. Now at first, doing some slow solves and getting those little sections that I told you down to the certain times can be really difficult. It took me a couple months maybe just to get my F2L and my OLL PLL down to the certain times. You could definitely do it faster if you put a lot more effort into it, because I didn't practice every day, I didn't do anything like that. I practiced occasionally and eventually got it down to 22, 23 seconds. And averaging 30 seconds isn't bad either. That's actually what I averaged about a couple months ago before I started doing this technique. So definitely just make sure you practice. So to kind of wrap this video up, definitely make sure you guys break down each section of your solve by the cross, F2L, OLL, PLL. Make sure you guys can get those individual sections down to a certain time, and maybe give yourself a goal. Maybe see if you can get 38 second times, then 37 and 36, and eventually you'll slowly get down, get better, and you'll definitely get to your goal. This week's Notification Squad shoutouts go to Bill Bob and JB Cuber. Thank you both for clicking that little bell icon and commenting the #Notification Squad. If you guys want a shout out in next week's video, be sure to comment #Notification Squad and drop a like on this video to get a chance to win next week's shout out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.